Alright friends, welcome back to a new episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. And as this is the first one of the new year, I thought we basically do some of the greatest builds of all time, you know? We're just gonna start with some absolute classics here. And the first build I really want to do is, as this is Blackburn and it's a PvP. Did I good luck him? Yeah, I did good luck him. I want to go for the 2-gate forge. This is, in my opinion, one of the builds that actually has a lot of potential. I think I can hide it here. 1 gate over here, 1 gate over here, forge in the far back. This is obviously the ultimate position for all of that. And most people go for a low ground wall. In that case, you kind of play around that low ground wall. And you can build some cannons there. And most of the time when you build cannons in or around their wall, they don't want to completely wall. Because it just doesn't feel too great for them. And if they don't completely wall, then your zealots move in and they're going to be in trouble. This actually is a pretty viable build, and you need a very precise response against this if you do want to play properly against it. I don't quite know what my timing should be with popping out with my worker. Well, whatever the timing is at this point, I don't think it's going to matter too much anymore. Please tell me he has a wall here. Oh my god, doesn't even have a wall? Oh. Oh, he also blocks this. What is this? This is the absolute best counter I've seen right now. Why does he scout here? This guy, someone heard him in the past. And I want to know who it is. This is going to cost me a lot of points. I can feel it. I'll get a cannon over here. I can kill this pylon and maybe even the secondary pylon. I think I might double cannon even. I can also attack both of these gateways. Oh, he's going pretty ham, huh? He's going for a pool as well with workers. That is semi-surprising. He gets his first zealot down. So we cancel this. I mean, he just absolutely can't. As long as I don't lose my worker, I think I'll be fine. I don't mind losing the first zealot, honestly. Okay, so we get that one. I want to kill this thing. I think if I get one of the cannons up, or, well, in the best case scenario, actually both of them, we might actually have a decent chance here. I want to kill this pylon, obviously. Oh, we're going to get in. If I can kill this pylon, we might be capable of doing something. I'm going to send another worker over as well. So I obviously want to kill the next pylon. I'm not in range, am I? I am definitely not in range. So he's not really getting another unit out of any of these. Now he's trying to get a unit out of this. So all I need to do is just clear that gateway. And, oh, he already got a unit out of there. That kind of sucks, actually. I do have high ground vision. I don't even need to be up here right now with my dudes. Where's my worker? I thought I sent up a worker. Yeah, I did. So all I need to do is just save up zealots down here. I'm gonna run onto the high ground. That's the play. And then start building cannons like my life depends on it. And he wants to... Yeah, see? He's really keen on getting my... Oh, only got one. It's kind of the end of the world, honestly. Usually I say it's not the end of the world, but this really kind of is the end of the world. Losing that worker really, really sucks. As long as this cannon goes up, though, we're gonna create kind of a safe spot for ourselves on this high ground. Could even be considering... Eventually, I will kill him, right? Like, that's really just the ultimate goal. I will kill one of the stalkers. That's just how this game works. I'm going to continue sending more and more up. This one will finish. Yeah, come on. Move in range, move in range, move in range. Come on. One of these over here. And we have a very, very high count of... Oh, I lost that without really getting anything done. We have a very high count of zealots. So either we're gonna go for these dudes. Actually, I want to kill this. I'm never quite sure what I want to do here. Okay, we're just gonna move back temporarily. He is going into a robotics facility, but even getting one immortal out isn't going to be enough. Once this finishes up, we're just gonna sacrifice ourselves on all of these workers. That's the entire point here. So we sent a couple of zealots to chase his stalkers, and the rest of the boys are actually just going to straight up kill workers. That's the entire play here. The entire play is just to kill workers. Also want to kill that thing. I'm continuing to send these back. Oh, I can soon start maybe a Stargate at home. So even though he's going to have way more units that can kill my units, I don't really care because he's not going to have any workers left. And I'm just going to keep sacrificing more and more zealots to kill his workers. And he's not mining, I am. I'm getting air units, which initially he will be capable of fighting against. But at the end of the day, I don't think he will be too capable of fighting against them. Because he's just not going to have enough stalkers to deal with 2 Void Rays. At the same time, I almost do manage to get this Immortal, actually. I think we're winning this game, but it's still... it's actually not that tight anymore. I think we have it here. So as he tries to go for these pylons, I'm just going to go sacrifice on top of some probes. No, and then we go back. So just kind of keeping him busy. Like, I mean, I don't really need much, except just to keep him busy. I built too many useless adepts. Here comes the first Immortal, or here comes the first Void Ray. And now I can just threaten his mineral line consistently, and he will never be capable of moving out again. Technically, I could even expand at this point. I mean, I don't need to, but I could. And we can send this across the map. Once I have 2 adepts, I'm just going to shade the 2 of them in. I'm going to sacrifice them on top of some workers. And well, from there on out, I think I'm so far ahead that nothing else matters anymore. We just take this base as well. I mean, the fact that he knows that I can take that base because he wants to block it, he should know that he's pretty dead at this point. Okay, so this is the play. We're gonna go in, we move out, then we shade these 2 in. Yeah, that absolutely did not work. Hoppa. G! As we win this game, it got a little bit tight because he cancelled my first pylon, but the way that he built his gateways actually was a bit unfortunate here because both of them, if you go back, were in range of both of my cannons. Another thing that people don't actually realize is that the superior answer against this often is the Adept. The Adept has a couple of properties that make it very useful. A, they deal more damage to your opponent's zealots, and B, they make it really easy to snipe your opponent's probe, because you only need 2 shots to kill a probe, which means that if you're hugging a ramp, you can also shade through, send one across the map to go for a base trade. Like, they just have a lot of value in them. You can really force your opponent to finish the game. Now, the main mistake he made, of course, was not having a second pylon here and a pylon in the back already, so he could just continue his Stalker production. Because once this pylon goes down, he actually was in a bit of trouble. He got lucky that first Stalker managed to pop out, but the second one, yeah, was 9 seconds away. I didn't realize that this thing was building. That was my mistake. Otherwise, I think I might have been almost capable of killing it before it would have finished. It would have been really, really tight at least. But I mean, end of the day, we win, so it doesn't really matter, as that's the only thing that truly matters. We'll search another game. Our MMR is currently at 6k and 36. So we're actually getting up very high with pure cheese. My... oh, got a game. I think my road to rank 1 account is like 6'4", 6'5", so it's pretty close. Actually pretty close. Mixu, it's a Zerg player. Finnish Zerg player. I think he's the second best Finnish Zerg player. You have Serral, then Mixu / Zhuge. Not quite sure how much Zhuge still plays though, so it's hard to say. Anyway, I think a proxy robo would be a pretty nice introduction for him into the new year. Just a general feeling that I have, you know? You don't want to give people too much confidence in the new year. You immediately want to shut that down. Their New Year's resolutions, that type of stuff. Preemptively shut it down before they can really start working on it, so everyone stays the same. So I like it when everyone stays the same. Oh, I forgot to set my worker across the map at an appropriate time. It's okay. It's actually okay. I'm not just saying that because I forgot and I need to make an excuse. Because we'll need to play a slightly different build though. I wanted to really proxy a robo on his side of the map, but it's going to be hard. So we'll just go for the denying his natural. We can still proxy a Stargate as well on his side if we truly feel like it, but I don't think I will truly feel like it, honestly. This map's pretty sick, though. So I can get one over here, and then I can double wall this area. Actually, oh, this thing is already pissing me off. It really is already pissing me off. If he blocks me... Oh, thank the Lord. Thanks so much for killing that. I think that's in range, right? I mean, he needs to cancel his hatchery. That is 100% true here, no matter what happens. So just get a second one of these. We cancel all that. Pylon here, and I mean, he's doomed. Need to actually start it. Yeah. I could go onto the high ground here, like build a pylon here, and then start. I never actually do this. Okay, we'll do it for once. I don't know if this will work out. In this case. His pool is gonna die, man. His pool is gonna die. Okay, I have a good feeling about this. I can't fit everything in that I want to, but okay, it's not gonna work. But it's important that you try things in life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's getting a roach warren. Wait, why would he be getting a roach warren? I guess. No, actually, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. I hope I can kill the pool, though. If I would be capable of killing the pool, I would find that hilarious already. That would be a funky start. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a good pool position, buddy. Let's go. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Oh, I also built them right next to each other. This really has been a very mediocre start for me. I have to admit. About mediocre start. I mean, I am killing him, but for how easy this game should be, I'm surprised with its mediocrity. I think I ended up losing that adept as well. And he just doesn't have that much mining either, which helps me. I'll get a stalker over here. I don't think he's getting speed. Well, he definitely... he definitely isn't getting speed anymore now. Because he lost the pool. I forgot about the fact that I killed the pool. That's actually pretty big. Because it also means he can't... Well, he wasn't gonna Baneling bust me anyway, but if he wanted to, he wouldn't be capable of that either. I wonder if he took the other base or what he actually is doing. It's just gonna march across the map now. Oh, okay, so he has a base over here. I'll just open up with an oracle in that case. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if you can... Oh, he's actually gonna march. Oh, when the saints... Oh, when the saints... I thought for sure that he was gonna be in time with whatever he would do. With a transfuse, I guess. No, he was in time. Ooh, 2 more roaches. Not the correct call. I'm gonna fly this thing across the map for 2 reasons. Because I can just get a battery down here. Okay, actually 5? I'm not so sure right now. Yeah, I'll need to keep it at home, I guess. That's a lot of money invested in units that are not going to help him out in this game. That I can guarantee you. I really do believe you should be going home, my friend. I'm a little bit supply blocked, but it's not the end of the world, of course. Let's see if he's getting it. Oh, he's walking the queens. He's actually marching. Hey, he's just losing all of these revenues, no? Forgets the GG. What did he write again? A question mark, right? This gives me so much joy. You guys have no clue. I never have this much fun playing at the, playing the normal builds. Because those I already kind of know. I know what's going to happen most of the time. But here, it's always a surprise. And I play very instinctual as well, I didn't have it prepared that I was going to go open to the main base. But then I was there and I was like, I showed up. I might as well, have a drink or kill your spawning pool. Or one of the two. Or both. And I did that. It really didn't have much use because he was already planning on going roaches. I killed some mining, denied some mining, sacrificed the zealot for nothing. At the end of the day, we get a win, which is the only thing that matters. 11 more points for me in the pocket, 60-47. We're playing against Cheerful, a PvP on Hardwire. Okay, come on, my friends. It is time. It really is time. Oh. How cheerful can he really be after what I'm about to do to him? That is the question. You know, it's easy to be cheerful when everything in life is going well. But when the Blizzard MMR system puts you against someone like me, who is here to ruin your day with another cannon rush in your main base, are you still cheerful then? That's the real question. And if you still end with GG, then you truly are a cheerful person. Or even better, if you compliment me with my big win. Even though that can also sometimes be a little bit sarcastic, you know? The sarcastic, oh wow, well played. You did that so well. Never a big fan of these. Okay, so his probe is moving across the map. Okay, so this is not actually that great of a start. For the simple reason that he 100% of the time can kill both of these pylons. The trick here is that he's going to be so caught up in these high ground pylons that he'll forget about the real threat, which is... Okay, well, that didn't quite work how I wanted it to, honestly. He's not the worst guy. I should have just triple pylon walled, I think, in this case. I lock him out, then I build my first cannon here, and then I go up. I think I just straight up win. Well, he still was a cheerful fella at the end of the game. That's the one thing I can assure you. Probably more cheerful even than before. That's also important. To every now and again, we take from the rich and we give back to the poor. Well, we take from the poor and give back to the other poor. But we take it from the Zergs and the Terrans. That's the important part, I think. As long as you're not taking from your own Protoss brethren, you just steal it from other people and then give it to your own, that's completely fine. 35 points, though, that's a big loss. All right. Let's play one more. I mean, why not, right? A couple of cannon rush already. I can definitely go for another one. All right, cheerful. The problem is that he knows what I'm going to be doing. What if we truly switch it up? Okay. And we start using our reputation a bit. Often the best thing that a cheeser can do is to play macro. But of course a cheeser can't play regular macro, so there always needs to be a trick. What is my trick going to be? Is what you guys ask. Well, this is a 1-gate expand map. So we are going to pretend to proxy a Stargate by truly proxying a Stargate. This sounds kind of wild, and it is pretty wild, but here's the plan, okay? We are... At first I want to confirm the fact that my opponent is going for a 1-gate expand. That is important. But before I confirm that, I already throw my first pylon down here. Because I am a wild cookie. I don't care. The rules don't apply to me. I'll get a second gas as well. Like, worst case scenario, I have a pylon over there. Which really is not that bad of a scenario, honestly. Okay, so we see that. Immediately we go back. And I see you guys think, well, this just looks like a regular cheese. And it really does just look like a regular cheese. As I'm not even caring here for 1 second about him knowing that I have something proxy. Because that is the goal. The goal is for him to know that I'm building a proxy. Ideally, he even scouts it. I want him to know that I'm proxying him. And I want him to see that it is a Stargate. And then here comes the real play, okay? Rather than going into the proxy, into the void race like you usually see, I'm gonna proxy a Stargate and build Phoenixes. At the same time, I'm expanding into the gold. Now that is truly brilliant. That really is brilliant. Well, it's not brilliant, but I think it's pretty smart. I don't like to think of myself as a smart fella, but here, I do like this. I want to kill this thing now. Oh, is he moving to the gold? He is moving to the gold, so we need to hide this probe right now. It's kind of important that he finds my Stargate before I build my first unit. I think he saw that probe. He saw it. I don't think he saw it, you know? So we go in here. Wait, what? Why is he not expanding? He definitely should be expanding. This is going to turn into a very odd game. Okay, he's getting a Void Ray. This actually is... It's not the ideal scenario, but it's a scenario... Oh, well, that definitely isn't great. It is a... No, I don't want to show. It is a scenario that definitely is possible. The real call, by the way, the correct play for him would have been to actually build his natural. And then to get Void Rays. But as we're... Yeah, he didn't do that. Now he might actually be in a bit of trouble. I'm curious to see what he's going to do, though. I want a battery in my main base. Not because I believe he will build an oracle, but just in case he builds an oracle. Okay, maybe we can bait him out and kill him. Okay, maybe we can't kill him. It's really important that I don't lose this, by the way. This base. This good old base. I thought he would keep moving, but I guess he went back home or what? That's a lot of workers, isn't it? It's too many. But on the other hand, it does allow me to build more Stargates. If I can get a couple of gases running there. Okay, I like this. So I'm not quite sure if getting more Stargates here is the way, but I do believe it has some potential. I'm curious to see what his... Okay, he just keeps building more and more Void Rays. In that case, more Stargates is actually completely fine. In that case, the gold base is also going to help me a fair amount. I might even get a third base here. Not because I believe it's necessary, but because I believe I can. And often in StarCraft 2, if you can get away with something, why wouldn't you, right? Should I get a +1 upgrade? I think I should, yeah. Okay, so now he found me. That is quite annoying. I will kill this worker. Because it actually could be potentially dangerous to me. He could build a pylon somewhere and start warping in units from there. So you could see that as an innocent probe, but I see that as an opportunity for him to trick himself back into the game, which is the last thing that I want. Don't want him to be capable of tricking himself back into the game. So I found the pylon. Now I go across the map. This is a mistake out of him. Look how well Phoenix is trade against Void Rays, huh? That really is the most important thing of this entire experience. So just kill this. We kill this as well. And then we can do two things. We can either let this die. And don't care about it, or we can defend it. And I think I'm just gonna let it die, honestly. He needs to go into my natural right now, if he wants to have a chance of winning this. But he also can't win by going into my natural. Because I'm just gonna... Oh, he's going here? It might be the incorrect call. I don't like this as a call at all. I think the main was the real call, but no, it is what it is. He's just kind of dead at this point, in that case. Do we have +1 already? No, not yet. It is on the way. People don't realize, but Phoenixes are extremely powerful against Zealots. And probes are really quite good against Stalkers. Now, sadly... Hello? Oh, I didn't quite micro that far enough back. Sadly, all my probes have died at this point. End of the day. So I lost a lot of workers, but he lost a lot of units. And I think Phoenixes are similar to economy as well. Once again, this is something people don't really realize, but you can always sacrifice a Phoenix for 2 probes, basically. So if you have 5 Phoenixes, you can probably get 10 probes for that. If you would want to get rid of them. So technically at any time... Oh, crap. In your life, you can make that trade. Oh, this is actually kind of potentially dangerous. So I'm building 2 forges as well. Not quite sure why I'm building 2. Did I just cancel both? I just canceled both. No, I just want to cancel 1. Okay, that wasn't too brilliant. This was a sequence that I'm not proud of. We're gonna leave 3 at home. 4 phoenixes. Nah, 3 phoenixes. And the rest is just going to move across the map. Oh, he's also moving though. I thought I still had an immortal. I do. This one's gonna die. And I have +1 now finally as well. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I have so many freaking phoenixes that I can lift all of his stalkers. Look at this. I lift all of his stalkers, so I deny all of his damage output. And at the same time, I can kill it because I have enough phoenixes. So that's really the entire goal here. And with +1, you actually can kill stuff pretty quickly. I want to lift this too as well. And I have enough lifts to keep doing this again and again and again. Well, actually, do I? Yeah, probably. I think I'll be able to barely make it. Because now he's just sending in units 1 by 1. Yeah. That's not good enough. Cheerful though. Look at that. GG. Even though he knows I'm a nasty cannon rusher. Throws out the GG. And I think with that that cheerful holiday greeting, the G to the G, we're gonna end today. 60-25. I think we lost some MMR. That happens to the best, of course. It can also happen to me. Alright, that's going to be it for today's episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you all next time for a new video. Be sure to click this one, any other videos if you want to watch it. And yeah, that's it. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.